Wings was telling me there were all these horrible, crazy takes that PKA was doing. We were going to respond to him. They seem like,
To me, the way it looks like is he's actually wanting to defend this guy that's been in prison 14 times.
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
all right, listen, we wanted to cover some of the crazy stuff that was being said on PKA. These clips are relatively long. PKA is the podcast that Wings used to come from many years ago.
Well, I created. Me and Kyle created it.
This I'm excited about. I can't wait to see these dumbasses.
So here is some of that.
See the MSNBC clip from before he was even confirmed dead, where some fucking cunt was like, it could have been someone a supporter shooting in jubilation. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what world are you in that you think that's an okay thing to say right now? Because this guy's your political enemy and you're desperately trying to run cover for it in a way you think is palatable to your retarded audience in MSNBC. Like, just grow. I saw there's a clip also of, obviously there's a bunch of like far left commie style people waiting to, and I'm deliberately saying far left in all this, like leftist, because there's a ton of liberals who are aghast at this. Like, this is so wrong. This is not okay.
Okay, I don't understand. I thought these were crazy takes. That seems pretty reasonable.
I was hoping they would grab stuff because like there's stuff where Taylor, who's obviously more right leaning, and Woody, who's more left leaning, they'll clash heads, and Woody will have like this terrible like take on the situation.
Skip ahead a little bit, right? And see,
And so I'm not maligning people who recognize that this is beyond the pale. But there was like a long-haired leftist guy that as he got shot and was laying there bleeding and people were taking cover, he stood up near the front of the question asking area and was like cheering and looking back at.
Okay, I don't know why this clip is here. I'm just getting off of it. I don't get it. Here's another clip.
But it wasn't the MacArthur Foundation that had anything to do with it. It is just when someone has a misdemeanor like that, they don't hold them in jail while they await trial.
Well, I think if you've been arrested 14 times, maybe we should change something and make it so you're clearly crazy.
Is the 14 times thing true?
Yeah.
He spent 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to robbery with a dangerous weapon.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he was a violent offender. And
is that violent?
Robbing someone with a dangerous weapon, yes. Yeah, that's violence. And so he was let out.
Like,
what are these clips?
Yeah, it's like robbing somebody with a weapon. Is that violence?
Maybe I missed
I would
something.
consider that as violence, right? Like if somebody came into my house with anything, a bat, a knife, a golf club, I'm going to take that as a violent threat to my life.
firing a warning shot's counted as violence.
I don't know if it was a bad take because he just said, "Is that?" Like he asked a question. How's that bad? He's asking.
Because to me, the way it looks like is he's actually wanting to defend this guy that's been in prison 14 times and stabbed somebody to death because he was having a bad cancer day.
Oh, God.
And so he was let out because the MacArthur Foundation gave money to incentivize the release of people.
Is this the same clip? The fuck?
I guess. I mean, I'm almost already over this. Let's just skip to the next thing.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I've been
Wings was telling me there were all these horrible, crazy takes that PKA was doing. We were going to respond to them. They seem like,
I've been pro-gun always, right? Like always. Stuff makes me wonder if I'm right, right? Like
You are. Yeah, the regulation wouldn't keep these evil people from getting guns. There's more guns than people here. It would
way more.
It would just take it away from people like me and you.
I know
and
this
Kyle
argument.
and
I've made this argument,
Yeah.
but like, just from a right and wrong standpoint, let's remove.
JBeast48 super chatted $19.99. Good to see Wings is still with us today.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to have this talk.
wait, let me finish the clip.
Let's remove like how hard it would be to remove guns, all that stuff. I generally am really resistant to laws that, I've been pro-gun.
None of these takes are even remotely interesting.
Let's
crazy.
have the gun take because I'm interested in what you guys think about the guns because I don't even know if I think Keem, you own a gun. Boogie can't own a gun. He's a felon.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, and I'm the libtard of the fucking group.
I'm still pro-gun, for the record. I'm still pro-gun.
And I'm pro-gun.
I don't talk about it. I feel like talking about it's weird.
Why don't you talk about it?
Yes, Mew Mew. I just don't talk about guns.
Yeah, so I just wanted to just explain like why those clips are like that. Honestly, it was really hard to find bad takes in those because they honestly have the same takes that you guys have.
Wait, do you guys have access to Reddit? Do you have access to Twitter? Because you just type PK in.
I did. Oh, I checked Twitter. I couldn't find anything. Reddit is one place I didn't check.
Well, let me say my piece. This Keem don't want to talk about guns at all. I understand what Woody's coming from in this clip. Like, and I understand where Taylor's coming from in this clip. Since I'm here's my thought with guns in America. There's too many of them to get rid of them at this point. We can't be like Australia and have everybody round the guns up. There's always going to be guns out there.
Yep.
And the problem is it with like magazine laws and things like that. If you take extended magazines away from gun owners who normally don't rob people or steal from people or do this kind of stuff, all you're going to do is set up a situation where like a criminal who's not going to follow the law is going to come into your house with an extended magazine and have a much greater advantage than you would by following the letter of the law. I think there's things that we can do with firearms that can make it better. Like, I think that if you own a firearm, maybe you'd be required to carry some type of gun insurance or something like that to try to limit how many firearms people want to keep, right? Because you have people out there that will just hoard like World War II rifles, have like 200 of them, right? And just have them like in a container on their house and shit like that.
I have multiple friends that have like over 200 guns.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and it's
when guns are kind of like people with tattoos. You know how like this person will get a tattoo, then they need 5 more, then they need like the next thing you know, their whole body's fucking covered in tattoos. That's the way gun people are, right? They'll get a shotgun. Oh, and then they'll shoot it and they'll fucking fall in love and they'll be like, I need a pistol. They'll get a pistol. Then they're going to want multiple pistols. And next thing you know, they have a whole fucking room dedicated in their house of every fucking gun, you know?
Did you know that where I'm from in Southwest Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, that area, guns are used as a currency? You'll literally trade a gun for another gun. You'll trade a gun for the things you need. You'll trade guns for trucks. Poor people will park their money in guns because guns not only retain their value, but some of them go up in value at the rate of inflation or higher. So it's just, I mean, honestly, that's why a lot of people back home owned 5, 6, 10, 20 guns because it's their wealth.
I don't know. I just think it's too late for America to go back on guns. Like it's almost like abortion. Like both sides need to just shut the fuck up about it. We're gonna have abortion until the end of this country. We're gonna have guns till the end of this country.
Yeah.
Again, we can approach the underlying issues that make guns dangerous to have. There are plenty of countries that have just as many guns or close to it, and they don't have the problems we have. You know.
Joe said Keem sounds like he's anti-gun. I'm not anti-gun at all. I just don't. I don't talk about my gun.
I will say this talking point, right? It is kind of troubling in America that a car seat for like a baby has more regulation than the firearms that we have. But at the same time, it's like regulation's only going to stop people that follow the law anyway. It's kind of like a lock on a door. A lock on a door keeps an honest man out. If somebody wants to get into your house, they're getting into your fucking house.
Yeah, they're coming through the window.
Yeah.
You know.
I wanted to have a fun show and I wanted to laugh. And oh my God, that did not happen with how we started this thing. And the PK clips almost set me into, oh my God, I'm pissed off show.
Why did we go straight to the PK clips? You wanted a fun show.
Who watches PKA? No offense if you like that show, but the clips we just showed were the most boring. No one was being an entertainer there. No one was being a...
Okay.
Watches PKA. No offense. If you like this show, it just was boring.
But here's the thing. I thought, because Wings has been telling me that like we were going to play these PK takes and they were going to be like insane. So I thought we were going to laugh at how insane they were. And that just didn't happen.
Well, look, I was hoping the Roger Jackson clip would be in there because Woody says like, oh, they set Roger Jackson up, that he's not at fault for like what he did in the ring.